Hey everyone, before we start, two things I wanted to mention. This video was a nightmare to edit. Almost 8 hours of raw footage. I tried my best to condense it, I did what I could, but I do have a little secret to share with you guys. I can imagine two types of viewers for videos like these. Some may want to have a long video while they have dinner, lay in bed, stuff like that. This video is for you guys. For others who are mostly interested in fights, I have a tip for you on watching my videos or just Isle videos in general. Do what's on screen. Scroll with your mouse on the bottom until you see blood on their screen or a big dino, stuff like that, and you can just jump to where it looks like there's fighting going on. You will miss some though, especially for this video because there's so many Rex versus Trike fights where I just don't take any damage. But yeah, you're welcome. Hello everybody, I am in a great mood because this is by far my best video so far. I'm very proud of it. I made a promise last time I played Rex, and I meant to keep it, and I did. This entire life was just crazy, always fighting, always low health, low hunger, always something wrong. So much action, and I had an insane time. This isn't a Disney movie though, and as you can expect, there were a lot of failed attempts, a lot of deaths, and of course, this being PETITS, you know how it is. I had to wait for one of these every single time. It sucked. I also want to say thank you to everybody. My channel's reaching the point now where I fall asleep, and when I wake up, I have more subscribers. This has been a really surreal journey, and I never thought in my life I would have a YouTube channel, and I'm quite happy with the growth, I'm happy with the views. And I'm happy I can record the Isle, post videos of this. Like, this is such a fun game, I love this game. This is such a great game. And, I don't know, like, it really just makes me nervous, makes me, like, stress in a way that really few other games can do. And I enjoy it so much. I enjoy growing, I enjoy fighting. This is a really great game, and being able to like record and post videos and have people watch me and enjoy it, I don't know, like it's a really great feeling. Hopefully by the end of this, you guys can be as in love with this Rex as I am. For now though, let's start on the only failed attempt I had where I died in an actual fight. All the other attempts I died just getting one-tapped by a big dino. But this really shows how difficult it is to grow Rex. Anyway, let's begin. Sometimes the water's buggy and you gotta move around a bit for it to work. Okay, I haven't eaten since spawn, so let's go check that food out. This happens quite often. Food either bugged or stuck in a wall or a roof or something like that. Also, you may have noticed I'm using a new font for text. Any feedback on that is appreciated. I'm not really sure about it. I like it, but maybe it's too bright, too red. I don't know. Just let me know if you think simple white from before was better, or if the red is nicer. It's a miracle I'm alive. He jumped from pretty low. There's no point in risking this. I'm just gonna hide. I have half my hunger bar now. It's enough. I smelt some food, but I saw an Allo on it, far bigger than myself. This is the reality of being a baby Rex. You can't do much else other than scrounge around for what's left behind from others. I saw a sub-Rex and I tried to talk to him, but he didn't really seem interested. I then crashed. This is not the last time I'm gonna crash on this Rex. By the way, have you guys seen this too? It happens to me on Rex and Trike both. You just spawn in the air when you spawn in, and you take a few seconds to drop down. I was again heading to some A diet, but I ran into some Ceratos. I wanted to go back for the food, but I was pretty certain they were camping in a bush waiting for me. I went to some high ground to see if I could see them. I couldn't, so I just gave up. Once I arrived in Highlands, I found a bunch of bodies, and listened closely. This was super cool. It was my best meal so far. Organs and everything. The lung got stuck in my mouth. I had to rejoin. I wasn't gonna swallow the whole thing. I gave him some info because he was nice to me, and I headed out. This is great diet. I can AFK for a while with this. It happened again. I'm at the peak of my speed phase. I don't know what's going on with my vomit. I think it's a visual bug, but I'll just have to deal with it. I think I can kill this Cerato. It only staggers him. That's not good. Still though, that just makes it a more fun of a fight. Let's give this guy a shot. He has body buff now. No matter. I'll kill him. My bite force is pretty low right now, and he has body buff, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job so far, if I can just keep up this pressure. He's running away. My stam's pretty low. Can I kill him with what I have? Shit. He had bile. I didn't know he had bile. That hurts. I'm gonna have to call this off. I think my food is good, so I'm just gonna get water and hide. I need stamina, I need to stop my bleeding, I need to heal. This is bad. This is an emergency. I can still outspeed them by a fair bit, but if they pursue or if they track me down, I'm done for. I need to just hope they see my speed and they give up on it. I got lucky. I'm still not out of the woods though. I need to get my food and water up so I can properly sit down and heal. All of my stats are pretty far down. And of course, just the best thing that could have happened to me. 3 raptors that would chase me down all the way to South Plains. You can see them still chasing me even at the beach. Here I finally thought I lost them, so I sat down, I regained some stam, and I started eating a turtle I saw. Right on cue. He underestimates how quickly I can close the distance. I'll kill him. That fight might have looked easy, but this was my last time fighting raptors on Rex. I am traumatized. They can pin me just as easy as I can pin them. Don't underestimate raptors. Even the smallest mistake can cost you your life. Not this time though. Still being hurt from the fight with the Cerato and Highlands. I really wanted to heal. I need water first though. I filled up on all the lovely organs from my little pet raptors and headed to the nearest water source. I reach 50%, and if I want to fight Stegos later on, it's pretty obvious what mute I need to take. With what was left of my speed phase, I headed all the way up to Delta, and I was just camping in a bush for a while. I was really worried about my hunger, because that 2 or 3% on Rex, when you go from 1 ton to 3, takes all of your hunger and diet, and I needed food. Yes, I need the bones too. Almost immediately, lucky me, I run into Cerato. That's good stuff. I just need to keep rinsing and repeating. Get a kill, eat, and just hide and grow. This boar despawned as I was coming up to it. Come on. At some point I noticed I had eaten a lot of bones throughout my life, and I started thinking that maybe I could get the osteophagic mutation. I don't fully know how it works. All I know is that it makes it so eating bones regenerates your fractures. I don't know if it makes you stop vomiting from eating bones, or if it makes bones give you diet like on Cerato and Deino. But I did want to try it out. I'd never imagined getting osteophagic on a Rex before, so. I made it to North Lake and it was pretty empty. I heard a Stego in the distance, but I couldn't find it, so I gave up. I was just desperately looking for food. As for the prime requirements, I felt pretty good. I had been to basically the entire map, including North Lake, water access, and everything that's on text here, and I felt quite safe. So all I really have to do is keep my food up, keep my diet up, and I should be good. I could smell some food down here, and I was lagging bad. I was teleporting all over the place. I was crouching up because I didn't want the game to just... It has happened before. The game just teleports me in a random direction a few meters and I fall off a cliff and die. So I was trying to avoid that at all costs, while also checking out down there if there was any food. In the end I couldn't really see much, and I ended up taking fall damage on the way down, so I just gave up. I had to get off for the night, so I decided to just log out here, being that I'm very low on food, and also have hunger. And that I'd log on next when server was at full pop, to have the best chances to find anything to eat. I was feeling pretty good. It was feeling like this could finally be the run. I need a miracle right now. I'm almost empty food. I wonder what this is. I didn't get them in time. They took all the organs too. Fuck. I kept just scraping by with what I could find like this for a while. A boar! This is good. Oh. There's barely anything left of it. Whoa! There we go. That's a much better body. Okay, I think I can make it to Highlands with this. And it's full pop, so I'm sure to find something there. Good thing I saw the Croc, because I would have definitely went for the bones. Little life hack for you guys in Delta. If you want to cross 100% safely, you can just go up to this waterfall. Because Crocs can swim anywhere, up and down in the river, but for them to get up to this portion, they have to walk up to it. So there's usually no Crocs sitting up here, because if they did, then they would be stuck in this portion of the river. Does that make sense? I hope it does. This Carno would make a really good meal. Hopefully he's stupid enough to try me. If I had ambush, I could have gotten him. Tough luck. And now I've wasted my ambush. What? He charged my tail, not my body. Fuck. He's gonna give up now. Now that he knows he can't charge me, he's just gonna leave. Well. Failed hunt. I finally made it to Highlands, but all I can hear around me are Mayas, Dibbles, Allos, all things that in a 1v1 could still kill me. I'm still only 4 tons, so I don't have Rex's main advantage, which is size, against other dinos. I saw 2 prime Dibbles out in the open, and a big body next to them. I assumed they killed it, so I was gonna go check it out. After a while, they went out of sight. They were still pretty close. It wasn't really safe, but I felt I had enough time to run if I needed to. And I also need the food pretty badly, so I don't have a lot of options, even if it's dangerous. Nice, no one opened it yet. Of course, of fucking course. Wait, he doesn't even look that big. Oh no, he does. He's definitely big enough to grab the Dibbles. And the Dibbles were drinking before. So they're either mix packing or something. I don't know, something's funny's going on here. Either way, I'm getting out of here. This is not safe. And that guy can grab me for sure. The food problem persists. But lucky for me, I ran into an Allo. This is good. If I can kill this guy, I can fill my hunger. I'll figure out the water problem later because of the Croc. But that's alright. The main problem's the hunger right now. I couldn't outrun him, sadly. But hopefully, seeing as we're pretty similar size, maybe he tries me instead. I'm acting dumb like I don't see him. I'm checking under the bush to see his legs, and I'll get him. Shit. I pinned him, but I couldn't break him. Not enough for fracture yet. I thought it was over. Who in their right mind after being pinned by a Rex would go at it again? This time he messed up big time. I'm incredibly lucky. His short-sightedness causing him to attack me again, even after already being pinned once, and his lack of spatial awareness causing him to run into the tree are what allowed me to get this kill. And it's a kill I really needed. I'm gonna savor this. I saw another Allo on my way back to Delta and gave it a shot. I didn't know this was a dead end. That was my only chance. I kept following him, and then I found this other Rex. We couldn't get him close enough for me to ambush and kill him. But this other Rex had balls of steel. He was no random Rex player. I ran out of ambush, and I thought it was over, but I decided to just keep running anyway because of how much stamina Rex has. That's when this Rex stood up to the task. Not me trying to frantically type genius in the chat. Not everybody know this, but Crush stuns. Even if it's a baby stunning a prime Trike or prime Rex, Crush stuns you for a moment. Not staggers, stuns. Forces you to stand in place. This Rex knew that. He also knew the Allo could just pin him, or kill him in 2 or 3 bites because of how high the bleed is, and he's a pretty small Rex. But in the end, if it weren't for him, we wouldn't have been able to kill him. His crushes stunning the Allo and allowing me to close the distance are what allowed us to win. After seeing that display of skill, I decided I would stay with this Rex until I logged out. Very skilled player. When you know what you're doing, size doesn't matter. He just proved that. We decided to move to South Plains and drink on the way at a safe pond. When we made it here, we approached very carefully. If there was anything bigger than us, we didn't want to be seen. And anything smaller than us, we want to be able to ambush it. It was empty until we saw a sub-Rex in the distance. Our first thought was overpacking. We can only be 2, so. Then we saw the massive Herbie pack chasing. They're getting close. Way too close. He seems to be having a pretty bad time. Either way, I need to move, and I need to stay nearby too, so I can tell my friend to follow me when he's back. This was such a bad position, but they got so much closer to us so much faster than I thought they would. And if I had crossed, the Mayas would have seen me for sure and ran me down. We will run into this mixpack again later in the video. And that time we won't have the luxury of hiding. Oh, these babies are gonna reveal my position. We came back later to a similar situation. Not much food around. Except for these Carnos who my friend was interested in fighting. He managed to lure them over to me and I got one of them. My crush bugged out because of the fall I took, and I couldn't do it. But one left click was enough to kill him, so we got lucky. I saw a Croc walking out of Salt Lake and going to the sea, so we immediately ran after it. Nearby I could smell some A diet, and after a few seconds it turned into bones, so I knew it was him. We went immediately to the bones, and we searched the area. We couldn't find him anywhere. I initially thought he was going to walk out to the sea, but after seeing the body so close to the water, I thought maybe he just went for that and he was hiding in one of the bushes. I couldn't know if he was hiding in these bushes, already back in Salt Lake, or going out to the sea. I just bet on him being in the bushes and I was wrong. Eventually, when we went out to the sea, we saw him in there. Sometimes you gotta make decisions, sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. It is what it is. Anyway, we went for water and started wondering where our next meal would come from. We were checking all up and down the beach, but there was nothing around. We found a Dibble. That'll do nicely. Remember the big mixpack with the Mayas and Tenos that killed the other sub-Rex? Yeah, we ran into them again. We saw the two Mayas at a distance and were planning to lure them towards me at first, and I would sit in a bush. But when I saw them, I noticed my friend was getting messed up bad. I had to jump in. When I saw him get staggered and stomped in the face, I saw red. That was scary. Maya is nothing to scoff at. Though we did come out on top. This is an amazing amount of food. These Carnos pissed me off. I was trying to eat gastroliths so I could get more hunger and get more diet, but every time I walked away from the bodies, they would come and eat. So I can't have my cake and eat it, I guess. After finally healing, we could start moving again. We are in a great position. All prime requirements done, very good diet, and I'm almost adult already. This is definitely the run. And Allo was maybe trying to fight my friend, but it ended up just being a yelling contest and he ran away. We chased him though, to the ends of the earth. I didn't record it, but eventually we got him and it was my time to log off. I had a great time playing with you. I hope he made it after all too. I'm pretty good on hunger. I have spectacular diet. And I'm almost adult. Couldn't be better right now. I saw these stegos and what ensued, well, I'll let you see it for yourself. I really thought that with Rex's trot speed I could outrun them, but even at the end when I dumped all my stamina, I still couldn't get them. And I was vulnerable now, so I had to sit and get it back. That was a stupid idea. Just wow. I found them again, and they were being attacked by some allos. Perfect. I have full stam now, maybe I can get them this time. Another long chase ensued, but presumably they had to power swing to fight the allos, and maybe they didn't have that much time to rest like I did. So with a little bit of luck, I think I can catch up. I had a bit of difficulty climbing this rock, and then I couldn't find them. I just hoped that they were at the Allo's one call and went to that. I ran out of stam and I took more hits than I would have liked. So I ate what I could, didn't bother with the organs, and I went to sit in a bush to heal the bleed and the health off. If the Allos are any good, then they might know they could pin me right now. This'll make a good last meal before I hit prime. It was time to log off for the night. Prime. I was feeling great. Why wouldn't I? I made it. This guy was in a pretty tough spot, so we just spent a while trying to keep him alive. I told him to log out and that I'd message him on Discord when I found some food. Prime Rex, Trike, and Stego are all the same. Once you're the biggest, you're kind of just a spectator. Nothing else messes with you, and you can't run anything else down, so you're kind of in your own little world with the other apexes. It's nice to just watch stuff go by. On our way to Highlands, we started hearing a Trike 1 calling. That was our first target. When we got closer, we heard he was in Sanctuary. We weren't sure if he was full grown or prime. Either way, I'm only 9.5 tons, and this other Rex is about 8 tons. If he's prime, then this is really dangerous. He was fully prime, but I felt weirdly confident. This'll be my first real fight on this Rex, against another apex. If I get the jump on him and I can fracture him quickly, I think I can do this. Either way, I'm not backing down now. I'm trying to give the other Rex opportunities to get a crush in, but he didn't have the reaction time for that. I don't think people realize in the moment when they're fighting how much of a death sentence a fracture is. I've already crushed this Trike twice. One more and it's over. This is perfect. But even so, just because of the size difference, every time I crush him, he doesn't get stunned. He has enough time to hit me back. So we'll just have to see who dies first. I thought there was a Rex in the bushes. I heard some rustling, but it's alright. It was probably the Raptors. Anyway. Just ignore my schizophrenia in the chat. Just like that, this Rex got its first Apex kill. I didn't kill this Stego, we just found the body lying around. We heard a couple Stegos and went to check it out. Also, for a lot of these fights, if you want to know my thought process, just look at the chat in game. I'm saying everything I'm thinking in the moment. I thought against one and maybe two we could win pretty easily, but when I saw the third I gave up. I'm still not full prime. He's not even capable of staggering them. This is just death. Some may call me evil. I call it necessary. It was really laggy. That's just what happens when you stand in the middle of Delta on a 400 player server. There's bodies everywhere. Some more very necessary and deserved croc bullying, and I logged out on the island. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm prime. I'm doing good. Sitting on this island, I did not know that next time I logged in would be the 2 prime stegos. I saw another stego, maybe one of their kids. The big ones aren't coming to protect him, so easy meal, I guess. That made me jump. But he's friendly. And now there's 2 of us. We can kill the stegos. Long story short, he wasn't willing to fight. Seeing his skin, he either has the canny mutation or the albino skin. If he has the albino skin, that's pretty understandable. It's a rare skin, it's hard to get. You might not want to risk it. But he had the mud on him, so I couldn't tell exactly which one it was. Either way, I can't do anything about it. If he doesn't want to fight, then it'll just have to be me against the 2 of them. What this stego doesn't know is that my crush can reach him from here. Watch. Wait, I can pin him. They must not be prime. Either way, they're stressed now. That's how you win. You make your enemy get stressed, scared, make mistakes, and you capitalize on them. Did you see that swing that hit my head? Does that look like a hit to you? And there he goes. The other Rex runs away. This won't be the end of him though. He'll be back. If I just keep managing my bleed properly, I think I can win this. Do not underestimate Stego's bleed. Purple guy is crushed twice, and the other one's pinned once. Though it's starting to really worry me how laggy it is. One could just teleport in front of me and land a power swing on my head. Alright, that's 3 power swings and a regular swing. I'm gonna take a break. I'll wait for my bleed to stop and I'll kill them both. They're fractured now. I can do this. And of course, the other Rex decides it's gonna come back. Some more teleporting around here. Both dead. If I wasn't this hurt, I would have killed the other Rex too. Really ticks me off how he behaved. Nevertheless, 2 Stego kills. I'm quite satisfied. I healed up and logged out. This guy thought we couldn't 2v2 them, and I 1v2'd them, and I have still more than half of my blood left. I'm not even wounded. Just pisses me off, but here we are. I heard a Stego running by me. Another one dead, but to be honest, that didn't feel good at all. It didn't even feel like a fight. Hey, that's my head you're biting. I tried to bait him to come back, but I guess he just wanted to mess with me a little bit. Ooh, is that a trike I just heard? There's 2 of them. I can't take that on the bridge. But remember Seppuku, the Rex from the other day? He's on his way now. I'll bide my time until he's here and we can fight them. Seppuku's arrived. But the other trike left. It feels unfair now. There's 2 of us against 1 of him. Either way, we're taking it anyway, but it's a shame we couldn't fight them both. I gave it a shot, but quickly regretted it. On top of taking the first few hits, my crush registered on his head for some reason, and he took no damage, and now I'm half health. Terrible exchange. This lag is just a nightmare, man. Thrash to the face on a not even adult Rex yet. He should sit this one out. This is bad. I think he has a lot more health than me still, so I'm gonna have to just sit and heal. Trike is no joke, even fractured it can still fight back if it knows what it's doing. He's using an exploit that was during horde test that I thought was fixed by now, but I guess not. You can be on your feet while your animation looks like you're sitting down. so you can instantly jump and attack somebody. He lost connection, logged out, we're not sure. Either way, this didn't really feel like a win. We didn't kill him out of our own, effort. Yes, we would have healed and eventually killed him, but we still weren't able to finish the fight. We had reached a standstill. It didn't feel like a win. Honestly, it didn't feel good to kill him. I would have preferred to allow him to log out, but too late now. It was time to go. Next time I got on started pretty nice. I got my anger out. A fresh new trike to kill. What a nice way to start the day. Let's go exploring. I'm a 12-ton dinosaur. Literally all of my diets are full. Like, I have 300% diet. I'm good on hunger. From here on, I'm only gonna kill things that can fight back. Only prime stegos, rexes, or trikes. If I can pin it, I don't want it. This is what I mean, like, do you really grow a rex just so you can kill what? Dibbles? Smaller rexes? Fight things your size, have some fun. Get fun fights. There's no point in hunting things way smaller than you. Go play Raptor or something. I logged out and back in at this spot where I had good visibility a few dozen times, and it bore no fruit. I do this a lot. I just stay like in West Rail or Delta, like a popular spot, and I just log out and I log in frequently, look around. Anything prime? No. Log back out, repeat. Also, I don't know what these stegos are doing. Zero survival instinct. Hello? Prime Rex running up towards you? I started getting bored, so I just messed with stuff for a while, walking up to them and paleo calling, see if they would notice me. Eventually I got tired of waiting and decided to go back up to Delta. And good thing I did, because I found this on the way. Okay, cut the music. This isn't even a fight. Kills like these don't feel good. He was just spamming thrash. This sucks, man. Well, either way, a trike's a trike, so... Some more of the same. A stego that I could just pin, and I was trying to let it live, but... it gave me a really fucking hard time. He's not even half my weight. It doesn't stop the pin after 2 seconds like it should. He's so small, I can just hold the pin and kill him. I fractured him and sat down to heal my bleed, and I would just walk off afterwards. We both sat down. I was almost fully healed. He healed his fracture, and what does he do? He runs at me head first. I'm going through a lot of trouble to keep this guy alive. I took 2 swings to the head. I'm not just gonna let him toy with me. I really wanted to let him live, but if he's gonna be this difficult about it, guess not. Pin slop is a disgusting and annoying mechanic. But he ticked me off just enough to deserve it. Then I saw this guy in general chat in the Discord, and of course that was the next order of business. Let's go. I am scared, but I'm also very energetic. A perfect fight. Prime Rex against Prime Trike. May the best win. even though I'm almost full health. That felt a lot better than the last few fights. I'm satiated. As I promised, I'm not gonna kill his friend. He's still too small. No pin slop over here. Get ready, cause this next fight was the craziest of all so far. The first fight I truly feared for my life. Okay, let's assess the damage. My health is low, my stamina is empty, and I need to stop my bleeding somehow. My food, water, and diet are all perfect. The maxed out diet here is going to do some really heavy lifting with regards to my regeneration. Everything around me, all the mid-tiers, they know I'm low, they're focusing on me. They're making this really difficult, they won't let me heal. I can't keep trading attacks with the trikes like this. I need to get my stam to full and try and get some good pins on them. It's a good thing they wasted their stamina before. Since they have no stam, I can pin them both. It's only the 2-second pin, but it does a lot more damage than just staggering them. With the Packy dead, I can sit uninterrupted for a while. I have a chance if this keeps up. If this keeps up. These trikes are good, they know what they have to do, they just have to keep chasing me so I can't get my stam back. This is fucked. Good thing he doesn't know it, but this Maya could kill me for sure right now. I can't pin him. He can just keep stomping until I'm dead. I have to focus on the trikes. I need to get enough stam and just get a pin in or two, and repeat. Huh? I'm one tap. I'm actually one tap now. That was good. I got a pin, he thrashed him, I didn't take any damage. I just need more of that until they die. Over and over. I was letting my stam regen on my feet here. Eventually I could trot, and then I could walk. Good. This is really bad, this is really dangerous, but this raptor sucks. He doesn't know how to damage pounce, he's just neutral pouncing. If he were damage pouncing, he could probably kill me right now. I think I'll be okay, but this is stopping my healing again. This raptor's costing me a lot of stamina, and I just can't kill him. I can't do anything. This is much better now. I have full stamina, my water's full again. Just health and bleed are a really big problem in this raptor too. This is too dangerous, I can't go in right here. I can't trade hits. If I trade a crush for a hit, I might die. I can't trade. I need to get fully free pins with no danger. Wait, he's eating. I can close that distance. Go! Finally, I can sit. I can sit and heal. There's nothing else to annoy me now. I'll get enough health, and I'll kill them both. He turned around. Not good. I'm back to being one tap. It's probably my ping is getting me hit when I shouldn't be getting hit too. But what can you do? How the hell are they still alive? I don't know how much longer I can do this. I could just leave. I have stam, I have enough blood. My health is bad, but I could just walk away. They're both fractured. So what will I do? Not this bullshit again. No, I can't leave. I don't know how much health they have left. I know how dire my situation is. But even so, I'm not gonna grow a Rex just so I can go around killing mid-tiers. I will kill both Trikes, and I will crown myself king of this server. To walk away is to accept defeat. So either kill me, or die trying. Let's see who falls first. You're not getting away, not this far in. One's dead. One's dead. I won. What a sweet taste. Dilos, Allos, and the like are already fighting over the bodies. I guess everybody's been watching us for hours. I'll get my diet back to 300 and get the hell out of here. That's enough. I think that was my best fight yet, for sure. Truly, what an incredible fight. What was the point of that? Anyway, I'm doing pretty good right now. Anyway, I finished healing, and my next plan was to head to Swamp. There was someone in the Discord talking about an outcast Stego hiding in Swamp, so I decided I would go and hunt it down. There was a problem though. I found this guy, but the outcast wasn't here. I can just pin this guy. This isn't really a fight. I'll fracture him and wait. I'm not sure what's going on here. Did the guy in the Discord, is he just mad at the Stego and so he let a Prime Rex to it? That's breaking the rules. Maybe they're leading me into a trap? I need more information. Either way, I'm not just gonna kill a random Stego for no reason. Especially if I was led here. So he was logged out. There he is. Shit, I regret not killing his friend now, hey. No matter, I'll kill them both. For some reason, my crush was unresponsive. And I was holding and releasing click and I was spamming it. I did it 3 or 4 times. And it wasn't going off. And I paid the price. made enough distance. The stegos didn't pursue. But, of course, by some damn nightmare, there just had to be a croc. I'm dead for sure. My bleed started healing. I kid you not, I sat here uninterrupted for like 30 minutes. It's a miracle that the croc was too scared to go on to land and left, and the stegos also escaped. They didn't pursue. I am extremely lucky to be alive right now. But even so, that having happened with the stego, it really pisses me off. I wanted them dead. I wanted to kill them. And I failed. This is a really, really bitter taste to an end of a fight. This is the first time I felt like this since messing up against that trike. I need food pretty desperately, and there's nothing around. I've just been sitting here and healing. So I had to move. South Plains was closest. I scavenged what I could, but this is getting a bit worrying. I'm getting old, too. I'm running out of steam to keep fighting. There's nothing. Herrera. Well, sorry, man. I think I'm a bit too big for you to pounce. I'll be taxing this food. I need it. Looks like a fun fight went down here. Sorry, Ceratos. I know it sucks to get your kill stolen. Back to the good old bush strategy, but it was pointless. I found nothing. I tried for hours. I marched up to Highlands, then Delta, then back to Highlands, and I found nothing. I started thinking about entombing. 400 pop and there's literally nothing, nowhere, no primes. What a shame. There's some Dibbles over there in the distance and I do need food, but I can't even run them down now. I'm old. I'm slow, I'm weak. Croc. I haven't fought a Croc yet. Maybe I could. Since he was spreading the organs out on the land, I thought he was getting ready to eat, so I thought I had enough time to wait for my ambush to come back and go for him. But he very quickly went back into the water and I'd missed my chance. I didn't get to fight him in the end, sadly. I will take his food though, for sure. Hit him, sucker. Whoa, that's a Rex. I was gonna kill him, but when I got close, I noticed he wasn't that big. I could probably pin him. Not really a worthy fight. He also just stood there, even though I was walking towards him with very clear aggression. Probably a newer player. Either way, wouldn't really be much of a fight. Not worth it. Not gonna take away his progress like that. He did tip me off to some stegos in Westrail, which I'm thankful for. I went to check it out and I heard them in the forest. He sounds sub. That sucks. Looks like I'm gonna have to kill a subadult stego. It's two young ones. I won't kill the baby for obvious reasons, there's no point. Wait, there's a third. A fourth too. This is it. This is a worthy fight. I'll get my vengeance for him. I'll kill all of you. I need to be very careful with my bleed here. These guys are kind of brain dead. They keep hitting each other. Also, pro tip, if you muddy up and sit down, no matter how much your bleed is, it stops completely. What is that? Just die. GG Stego overpack. I also think they came back as babies to mess with me. Little did I know, that would be my last real fight. I'm super old now. These Allos wanted to mess with me. Just gotta be patient until they make a mistake. I headed all the way back to Delta, and then all the way back to Highlands, one last time. A little doggy took a bite out of me. I did pin him, but since I entered the water, it stopped it. I thought this was a Rex, so I tracked it. Found it, and it was an Allo. A shame. I also found this guy, but I left him alone. I saw a Prime Rex in the distance. I was 99% by now. but in my entire long life, I haven't killed a single Prime Rex. I wanted at least one before I entombed, right? I killed a bunch of Trikes, a bunch of Stegos. What does it mean if I can't kill a Rex? I was a quite bit slow by now, but I just followed him anyway, as far as I could. Eventually he stopped in the bushes. I had eyes on him. I was getting ready. There were two of them, and so I fell the way I lived, fighting. I knew there were two possible endings to this. Either I entombed and set the stage for a part 2, or I died fighting. I lasted all the way up until 99.2%, and I died. A shame, but maybe it was for the best. I've been on this Rex for way too long now. It was time for him to get put to rest. In the end, I'm very happy with how things turned out. I don't really know how to do outros, so if you stayed to the end, honestly congrats. It's a 2-hour, 20-minute video. Kind of crazy. Thanks for staying around, and I hope you enjoyed. This game is amazing.